I'm obsessed with beautiful things. Sunsets on the balcony, the outfits I wear to work, even the way I plate my food lately. I just like stuff that looks good. It inspires me. But that's kind of ironic right now, because there's a pretty important part of my life that's not so pretty. Two months ago, I moved into this apartment. 1 month ago, I went ahead and decorated everything. Well, not entirely everything. See, I didn't do anything to the bedroom. And as you can see right now, the bedroom looks a little bit off.
Trash.
So by the end of this video, that's gonna change. And also, we're gonna be doing a Q&A to celebrate 10K. But first, let's get into things we gotta change. Number one, these bed corners are way too sharp. I've hit them one too many times. Number two, the light peeking through the window during the night, yeah, that's gotta change. And number three, I need some new lights to replace this disgusting ceiling light.
None for the bedroom?
Bedroom for a different video. Well, this is that video. And as long as I fix the things I mentioned, then I'm golden. So I got a new bed. If you didn't know, last video I made the mistake of selling my couch before getting a new couch, so I was left without a couch for weeks. This time, I learned from my mistake.
Okay, but what type of bed did you get?
What type of bed is it? It's none other than the When I first moved here, it took my movers an hour and a half to build my old bed. And since I was paying them by the hour, I literally had to pay the price. Not to mention those sharp corners kept abusing my ankles. Honestly, that bed has been hurting me more than healing me. So when Flexi Spot showcased their new Japanese joinery bed, I knew it was the answer to my prayers. God, to get rid of my old bed, I had no choice but to use screws and all these cumbersome tools. But with the Japanese joinery bed, I get to enjoy the easiest bed setup on the market. Hey brother, could you do me a favor and set a timer real quick? Yeah, bro, I got you. Alright, you ready? Yeah, let's start. The screws I was using before, now replaced with simple interlocking joints. It's as easy as putting together a Lego set. And that fragile wood is replaced with durable rubber wood.
Rubber wood? What's that?
It's a moisture resistant and scratch resistant alternative, built to last. There's 10.2 inches of clearance under the bed, giving you plenty of storage space to keep things organized and making full use of every inch. And the stress of building a bed is replaced with the satisfaction of true efficiency. This bed doesn't just look clean and minimal, it's designed to stay solid and support you for years to come. So if you're ready to upgrade your bed and you want something cost effective and even customizable to your taste, with options like headboards, pillow boards, nightstands, and a mattress, what are you waiting for? Click the link below to experience the Japanese joinery bed for yourself and get it even cheaper with the discount code below. And of course, thank you FlexiSpot for sponsoring this video.
You see that? See that round part protruding from the bed? My foot. Haha.
No more busted up ankles. So yeah, things are still looking pretty dull here in the bedroom. We got the new bed and we fixed that issue, but still got a lot more work to do. And that's when the thoughts start creeping in.
I'm not an interior designer. What am I thinking? What if this turns out to be trash? I can't put this on the internet. Last time I had help, but this time it's just me.
And I sat with those thoughts.
Am I really gonna have to scrap this vid, bro? Maybe I should just make another day in the life.
Hell nah.
Things always get hard at the worst time. What's the point of anything? Maybe I could get some inspiration off IG.
I tell guys, you gotta get the money, get the status, get in the gym, be more attractive.
Bro, what are you doing?
Not right now.
Nah, you are tripping. This is not about the result. If it looks good or whatever, this is about the journey. It's about you showing up, even if you don't know how. It's about you making something that supports your creativity and your future visions for future big projects, bruh. Not for it to look good on some Instagram story or Pinterest board for somebody to judge on their lunch break.
Alright, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, I know I'm right. Now get your sorry ass up and work.
Mini-me is right. I gotta finish this project. And I did just that. So over the next few days, I spent majority of my time researching, planning, designing the space, and shopping, of course.
That's the part.
And now we get to judge my design skills. So we recently just hit 10,000 subscribers. And I told you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you missed out. So while he starts building the things out in this bedroom, I'm gonna be reading you guys' questions. Question number 1, how do you manage to find chill time when being so busy? If I'm being honest, like the most fun I have are when days are the busiest. I've always had busy days since a young kid, so chill time is kind of boring for me. I like being busy, but when I do find chill time, it's either just watching movies or watching YouTube. How does it feel to be famous, especially since you're a good person? I'm happy you think I'm a good person, but I don't think I'm famous at all. What's your workout split and what supplements are you currently on? So my workout split is Monday, Wednesday, Friday right now. Although I kind of got most of my progress from working out 6 days a week, I just toned it back down to 3 days just because I want to take more time to learn filmmaking and things like that. Oh, and the supplements I'm on, creatine, that's it, just creatine. Creatine is like the best supplement you can use. Even if you don't work out, I recommend you take creatine because it's good for just mental clarity and things like that. Do you find it a challenge trying to balance work life, YouTube, and personal life? Yes, it is definitely a challenge, but the way I see it, honestly, is just like, if it's not a challenge, is it even worth it? Period. Did you ever consider pursuing a master's degree? If so, what you decide and why? Yeah, I was considering doing a master's degree. I was actually in an accelerated master's degree program, so basically what that means is that some classes that you take for your undergrad can count towards your master's degree. And I was in that in my senior year of college, and I applied to the job that I'm working at now, and I got it, and I was just like, man, I'm not trying to do another year and some change of school. It probably would have been like a year and a half, maybe 2 years. I was just so ready to get up out of there, so I didn't get the master's degree. How are you using AI in the workplace, and have you tried leveraging AI for your videos? This is a good question. In the workplace, we use AI as like a paired programmer. You can tell AI what to do, and as long as you know what you're doing and you know what to tell the AI, you can really get the AI to do some amazing things. Like But if you don't know how to speak to the AI and you give it a bad prompt, then the AI is going to give you bad results. So AI for these YouTube videos, not much. I've just used AI to help me with structuring stories. That now that I'm trying to get more into the filmmaking aspect of having a script and structuring the story, make sure I hit specific elements. And I'm using AI to help me learn faster. So yeah, that's a good question. I like that. I like that question. In your opinion, what are the best bang for your buck cameras and microphones? I think it really just depends on what you're trying to film. Like, if you're trying to film like something that looks like a movie, I would say go for the Sony ZV-E1. That's like the camera I want to get next. The microphones that I'm using right now, which is kind of good for everything, you see right here on my chest, these are the DJI Mic 3s. If you weren't a software engineer, would you ever pursue a If you weren't a software engineer, would you ever pursue a career in filmmaking? A solid question. I kind of really just got into filmmaking through doing YouTube vlogs, and I started to like gravitate more towards making them more film-esque. I know I'm reading a book on it, so yeah, man. I'm young, so maybe one day I'll start doing it for real, but we're just gonna take this YouTube thing as far as it can go. But yeah, to answer your question, yeah, man. How are we looking back there? Yeah, you see it? I just look fire. You see that? You see that? Favorite anime / top 3. Favorite anime, that has to be Dragon Ball Z. And I was that kid in like 3rd grade running home to watch Dragon Ball Z Kai. It would come on Nickelodeon. Number 2 would probably be Akira. That was a good one. And number 3, shoot, we can put Demon Slayer on there. Demon Slayer has some really wild animations, yeah. How is your work-life balance? Honestly, the work-life balance for me is great. The company I work for kind of prioritizes that for the employees, so I really like that because I like to do other things other than code, like make these videos. So work-life balance has been good. For me, how are you doing over there? I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired of working. You had me working this whole episode. Yeah, I think he's having a hard time. What was your biggest transition change from college to working post-grad? Honestly, it's just the people that I interact with on a day-to-day basis. Like in college, now that I graduated, it's like the people who I interact with the most on a day-to-day basis are the people who I work with, and they are like all like the minimum age gap I think is like 15 years. So how you feeling? Bro, did you real life just ask that? Be for real. How did you learn how to edit videos? Any specific recs? I really learned how to edit videos like all through YouTube. Everything that I've learned has just been through YouTube, but also watching other people's videos, whether it's Instagram, whether it's on YouTube or TikTok. Like, if you see something that you think is cool, just look up a tutorial on it and then just do that. That's honestly, I've never taken a formal class on video editing. I really just learned everything through YouTube, just tutorials and seeing something that I like and trying to replicate that. But yeah, that's really it. Do you have anything else to add?
I just think we're done.